everyone, welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we are going to be continuing with competitions. As you can see, we have started a Uranus competition actually. So I did not decide this up. I actually thought of Uranus, Mars and Vulcan. Then I asked at my school like, which of these three ones do you want? And then they chose. And I asked my friend Mishka actually, and he chose Vulcan. So let's go over the results of the previous competition. It comes with me who battered the whole competition with 5 votes, because also my coding teacher here put that vote, so 1 vote from there. So her votes will only be there on, just remember, Sunday and Tuesday ones. And we had, let's see, we look at the results. This one over here, the recorders one, the main one now that we are using, getting 4 votes. Just we both battered the whole competition with these many votes. Actually, as you can see, none have 1 vote for this competition. But now let's go to today's competition, the Uranus competition. Let's see how long it takes to load, because it took me a long time and I thought I crashed only while loading the competition today. That one. And the Uranus competition only includes my one having 5 major moons of Uranus that we all know. Miranda, Ariel, then where is what? Umbrel, Titania and Oberon. As you can see here, I didn't include the small moons like Ferdinand and those ones which are quite hard to say. So let's start with my object here. And now let me just make my version of that description actually, because I did not tell anyone to make descriptions. So Uranus is a planet discovered by William Herschel in 1846, I guess. Or maybe I may have confused that with Neptune, but I guess it's 1846. Uranus is actually tilted on its side because of a collision in the past which knocked the whole planet because of the collision force, and that's why it has really strange temperature changes. Because one time one pole is only facing the sun while the other is in internal night. Then afterwards, when it moves to the other side in its orbit, the other pole is facing the sun, and the first one is in internal night. So Uranus also has a quite like heat, and at the one point of its orbit, it gets like the main part with the heat is the equator. So that's one at least good thing about the Uranus. Uranus has 11 rings, as you may not know. So let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then there are actually 2 rings here, so 9 I will say. According to the simulation, it has 9, but I say that that's wrong and it has 11. 2 light rings on the front and others are dark, dull, as you can see. So into its moons, Miranda, a moon believed to be destroyed and then reformed again by a collision and forming Uranus's rings. Ariel, I don't know much about Ariel actually. A moon that looks orange is the only thing I know about Ariel. Then Umbrel, I know nothing about it. So this is Umbrel, my guess of Umbrel at least, because I just created it randomly. I was just taking random asteroid colors, so it looks quite bad. Oberon, no, not Oberon, Titania, the biggest moon of Uranus. As you can see, it looks like a dwarf planet almost if it was orbiting the sun. And also one thing about Titania I want to tell you, it's grey in color, if you want to know. And we have Oberon, the furthest moon of Uranus, and I don't know anything about it, so I just put it in green trail. And it's just the furthest major moon of Uranus. Then we have this Uranus over here. My Uranus I'll talking about. It's got quite a lot of bands, and I just cheated a little bit for this video of filling half most of the bands, but only from one side it looks like my Uranus, from the other it does not. But actually it does actually. I put a really pale blue, as you can see here. But I just wanted some extra brightness into this video and more look like, it looks more less like Uranus, but I'll make it pale again as well, because this color over here is more realistic to Uranus than this. So yeah, just this is for the video. I made it a little brighter so you can see it as well. And that's my Uranus, but my Uranus is supposed to be looking more of like this over here. Then have I called one Neptune? No, I did not. I just wanted to say. Then I noticed I put underscores instead of spaces because I want them at the exact end of these competitions actually of my list. Here is this Uranus. I don't like this at all. This does not look like Uranus. Where's the paleness? Where's the blue? This is green actually. If you look, these ring particles are not so much as mine, or not looking at all like Uranus. And of course, the main question one thing I do, okay, just I'll give you an Easter egg to find as well in this one. But this Easter egg may be easier because it says a nice Neptune. No, I'll take a nice magenta pink Easter egg, which you have to find, and it will also have a nice magenta pink color. So it's, if you find, you have to find it by your own because it's quite hard. If you want, you can pause the video while I was doing all that. Just if you want to find. And now also it looks quite boring as well if I find it. Going on to this next Neptune, which is a little more detailed. I didn't actually change the trail colors of these ones, so they are all those default dull colors actually. This Neptune looks way better and realistic. This is the proper pale color. I also was having quite a lot of problems getting the proper pale color, but I definitely give a reward for this one to be properly pale. But it also has 3000 ones, particles, which mean for quite nice, and one of these looks like Neptune now we are approaching it. And that's this one also. If you find it and find it, has a hot particle, I saw it once. Here. No. It said I saw one hot particle actually once. I don't know. Here's at least one quite hot particle, and I guess the innermost particles are these types. So that's a glitch by this thing because I have not even clicked play. It automatically, oh, this could be a nice thumbnail as well, but I already have got a thumbnail for it, so it doesn't matter. Not this one. Then I got this Uranus over here. That your previous Uranus was by the record, and the other one was before that, which I did not like at all, was by the other recorder before that. This Uranus is quite unrealistic as well, I would say, because what? There is something. What? This is YouTube. No, it's just Sandbox doing this. No, it's white on one side but blue in the middle. This is not realistic. This is the most unrealistic Uranus because it's completely white on most of the places except one. I would just give it a nice dark blue trail because I love Neptune, as you know. It's a nice Neptune blue trail. Another final Uranus, which is the most unrealistic I ever saw. This one. Now here are questions for you. Where's the axial tilt of Uranus? Others actually have the proper axial tilt. I saw as well. Where is the nice Uranus blue? It's more Neptune blue. Where is the correct composition? I no one actually did the composition, but this one at least shall do the composition actually, because it's quite fun actually to feel the composition while there. So, but still no one tried, but at least this does not have the correct composition. That's just how I'll keep saying this competition. Because that's quite nice. But one thing I really don't like about it is the radius and the mass are wrong. What? Rotational period wrong? I know Uranus' rotational period is 1034 minutes or 17 hours 14 minutes. This is wrong. Why it's 80 hours? What? No, that's not even changed. Don't care about the orbital period. That's in the simulation at least. What? The average temperature is wrong as well. Is Uranus 19.2 degrees? Who thought that? And it shall be 14.5 Earth's water mass and not 14 Earth's water mass. And this shall not, hopefully not locked. And it shall be 4.26 Earths worth of radius instead of 4.11, I guess. That's how I know. So this is completely wrong. The most unrealistic. Ever so, because of this Neptune blue actually. But today's video also will include one extra object which I'm going to just show you because I just want to show you my custom Vulcan I created. Here is it. Then I actually saved few of the Halloween objects which I really love. Few of these competition objects. Here is it, my custom Vulcan. So I thought this competition could be a Vulcan, but then I changed my mind. Yeah, as you can see, here's my custom Vulcan, as you can see, with storms and all that on it, and the clouds and atmosphere. As you can see, I used Venus to start up just for the Venus texture, because I went back to the normal version. That's why these asteroids look a little better. And look at this object here. Look at the state of that. I mean, this is actually water which is causing that red effect. Just I do that for, and like water, I like to call it water magma effect is the name for it. And here's my custom Vulcan actually with this temp, so much magma. Also, let me see if I got the temperature right. No, it's wrong. Shall be near this much. What? I guess it's this much. Yeah, now it's better. This is the Vulcan I wanted. I don't want to replace it with the previous one because I can use the previous one as other templates as well. So, that's the end of the video actually. Not so much to say in this video because we did not have descriptions and all that. And that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe. Bye.